Welcome to another episode of Big Lee's Corner. Gotta make sure Susan the Devil here doesn't sit on my props that I'm about to show off. Anyway, this is about Days of the Dead, the Indianapolis IN Louisville episodes of Days of the Dead. First of all, I brought some things that I had signed at Days of the Dead, along with some props I got from the places. Alright, first of all, you remember last year I showed this glow-in-the-dark hockey mask based on the video game, which last year in Louisville was signed by Tom Matthews, who was best known as Tommy Jarvis in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, but also plays in the first two Return of the Living Dead movies. And right here, Jennifer Bankel, the young Tina from the beginning of Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. Alright, 2 months ago in Indianapolis, I had this signed by Larry Zern, aka Shelley from Friday the 13th Part 3, the guy that introduced the hockey mask to the series when it comes to the show itself. And also CJ Grimm, the Jason Voorhees of Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. Last weekend in Louisville, Kentucky, I had it signed by the main Jason Voorhees, Kane Hodder himself, who played Jason in 4 different movies, also famous for Victor Crowley. And right here, Love Park Lincoln, the first rival of the Kane Hodder Jason, referring to the adult Tina Sheffords, so both Tina Sheffords have their signatures on here. And I'm going to put that thing in the Ziploc bag and never get it out again. I'll get another hockey mask for anyone else to sign. But not this one, though. By the way, there's also some merchants, some vendors, or whatever you call them, that sell props. Well, apparently one of them happened to have the Roy hockey mask from Friday the 13th Part 5, The New Beginning, where there's the blue marks instead of the red triangle. And no crack on the upper corner of the mask from when Jason got hit with the axe at the end of Part 3. Even though I was going broke the moment I seen this thing, got your $5, I was going to buy it. It says Jason Voorhees, even though only if you didn't pay much attention to Part 5 that you would know that it ain't Jason Voorhees. But instead, a paramedic named Roy getting his vengeance on his son that gets killed at the beginning by a guy named Victor who used an axe, I might add. I wouldn't be surprised if Victor Crowley was actually based on that. Okay, a few other things I got from vendors. It was special for 3 DVDs, but I definitely wanted to get this one. Word of advice, I recommend not to watch it. Funny thing is, I had ideas of bowling slashers, and I just happened to come across this movie. I also did some research on it. It also has a sequel. Also, I love Christmas killing movies. I have yet to see this one, but I bought it last Saturday as well, along with I Drink Your Blood. Now, those were just from a vendor. Alright, before I introduce this next video, I thought I'd give a shout out to these people. Hopefully you can read this card well enough. I got to spin the wheel as long as I subscribe to them on Facebook. And you have here the option to name the worst movie you ever seen and they'll review it. They'll watch it from beginning to end. Or you have an option to grab a free DVD. I couldn't think of a worse movie, and plus I wanted the free DVD anyway, no matter. I don't know what this is about, actually. But anyway, this was drawn out of a grab bag. It was a blind grab. Okay, the final movie. The Wrecking Crew versus Zombies. Bought this from some of the actors themselves that actually signed this. And with the purchase of that DVD, I also got a free sticker with their logo on it. Okay. Also bought these comic books called Monstrous from the Indianapolis. Yeah, I thought I wanted to check these out. Alright, there's another slasher series out there called Pork Chop, which is a guy wearing a pig head that uses some kind of machete on a handle-like weapon to chop people up. But anyway, I didn't have... The autographs are free, and I am interested in that movie series. If I would have had more money, I would have bought the DVDs from them. But instead, I got their autographs signed on the bottom of this flyer, meant for the Louisville convention, even though this was at Indianapolis. Now, one of the autograph items I actually got from the... Oh, I forgot one more thing. Okay, even though these are second autographs I got from the two actors from Halloween 1, I bought this thing from a local video store in town back in 2000, which came with the snow globe of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. It also came with the Halloween 1 video. Don't know where I got the video at. But anyway, on this side, I had it signed by PJ Souls. PJ Souls, who plays Linda from Halloween 1. Also plays Norma from the original Carrie and a lot of other movies. And have it signed by Tony Moran, who played one of the Michael Myerses in this movie. I mean, there's only one Michael Myers, but he was played by 4 different people, technically. However, even though this guy, best known in Friday the 13th Part 7, I just had to get this gas pump keychain from the Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, it's signed by William Butler, who also played Tom from Night of the Living Dead, but played Michael in Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. I decided not to have him sign the hockey mask. I'm pulling that thing out, in and out of the bag too many times. And since Michael wasn't one of the final people, or well, neither was Shelley, I just decided not to have William sign it. Also, I don't have any actors from Part 1, Friday the 13th Part 1 and 2 to sign the hockey mask, because those were before the hockey mask was introduced. I also don't have anybody from the 2009 to sign it either, because that's a whole different story, depending how you look at it. But anyway, one of the Jason Voorhees is Warrington. I don't remember how you say his last name. But anyway, I had Warrington signed this 8x10. I love the way he colors in the red circle inside the O of Jason. But anyway, this is him without the mask when he pulls Jenny out the window at the end. Alright, I mentioned I got another autograph from PJ Souls. This is her getting choked out by right before getting choked out by Michael Myers with the phone cord. Now here's the... I don't put on a Halloween costume, but if I ever did, I would definitely be the Bob Ghost, as what I call this. Because I think the ghost with glasses just looks funny, and I just like to be the ghost with glasses someday. So I pretty much got it all because of that. Alright. Probably the only thing not Jason or Michael related on these 8x10s. I got Sid Haig's autograph on the Murder Ride from House of a Thousand Corpses. And like I said, from Friday the 13th, 2009 remake, I didn't have anybody sign that hockey mask from that. But here's the Jason from that movie, Derek Mears himself. I recommend meeting this guy. He's awesome as hell. Also, for the guys that took the snapshot for me, who are fans of Jason, they have their own Facebook, and I recommend subscribing to it. It's called the Voorhees Club. I want to give a shout out to them because they were awesome people too. But yeah, I recommend meeting Derek Mears someday. He's a really cool guy. God damn it, Susan. Alright, I thought this photo was cool as fuck, so I had to get it as well. But anyway, another autograph of Tony Moran. I spoke too soon. I did have a few more pictures outside of Friday the 13th. But anyway, Tony Todd, which I might add, of all the characters he played, this one's my favorite, the Mortician from Final Destination. And my last one from Louisville. Here's myself along with K-Dog McKee with Winston from the Ghostbusters, Ernie Hudson himself. Now for photos I got from the Indianapolis. It's John Russo, who plays the zombie from Night of the Living Dead, the original Night of the Living Dead. And Adrienne King, the first survivor of a Friday the 13th movie, but also the very first Jason Voorhees kill, Alice Hardy herself, Adrienne King. And finally, a photo up with me with CJ Grimm, the Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason, and the actor that played the Jason with the potato sack, Steve Dash himself. Both of them. Apparently I'm playing the victim in this photo. Anyway, that's all for this episode of Big Lee's Corner. I'll try to have a nice day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more. And please subscribe to those sites I referred you to.